Okay, well, welcome everyone. Thank you for all of you that arrived promptly at 1 o'clock to kickstart this demo. We've got quite a bit to go through. It's going to be a very fun, fast-paced event today. We've got lots of amazing demos. And the thing that I love most about demos is that it helps you see and believe what's possible. At Supermums, we're on a mission to train and empower over 1,000 women with AI before 2030. I think the reality is one of the biggest barriers to people learning what is AI is that they can't see it, they don't know what's possible. And my journey in tech and actually learning about Salesforce all got triggered through somebody doing a really good demo. And I'd sat with Salesforce for 2 years, didn't even know what it did. I was like, just sat with it, didn't use it, had free licenses. And it was through somebody doing a demo with me that just triggered that light bulb moment. And then the rest is history, right? I've been in Salesforce for many years. And so I just think it's so, so important to do these demos. Like if you see what is possible, it triggers that excitement and energy. Now, there's 6 amazing tools that we're going to be looking at today, from a meeting minute tool that also does sales coaching, to a document management tool, to a project management tool, to an image sharing tool, to one that helps you develop training and SOP documentation, to a survey tool. Like we've got the whole like mixed bag here. I recently created this free ebook around AI tools for Salesforce consultants, and it looked at 10 different applications of how you could use AI as a Salesforce professional. These are just some of those tools. There's loads more mentioned in that book, but what we wanted to do is bring to life some of those for you so you can see what's possible and hopefully will trigger you to think, actually, I can harness this and I'll go through it. And with ClickUp, we're going to be doing a AI hackathon where you actually get to build a ClickUp agent in a couple of weeks. So you're going to get your hands dirty with that. So we've got a actual Supermums physical gathering coming up, and we're going to help people build agents. So we're really about empowering you, and that's what today's all really about. It's about you seeing and believing what's possible. And just for those of you that are new to Supermums, and so we're on this mission because 20% of tech roles and AI roles are only filled by women, which is a shocking statistic given that it is a flexible, well-paid career opportunity. And so I launched Supermums 9 years ago to really spread that message and make people aware of the different job opportunities, the career opportunities within Salesforce, and now obviously AI. And we are training people not only in Salesforce as a product, but all the complementary products, which is why these apps that we're looking at today are so important, because Salesforce doesn't stand in isolation. 70% of integration, 70% of Salesforce implementations have integrations. And then alongside that, as a Salesforce professional, as I mentioned with my free book, there's actually all these tools we can do to empower ourselves at doing business analysis, project management, change management. There's a whole raft of tools that we actually need in this whole ecosystem of Salesforce. So we've been training up people for the last 9 years in traditional courses like Salesforce Admin, Marketing Cloud, Consultancy Skills, Data Cloud, Tableau, and Agentforce. And AI is really peppered into all of these right now in different ways. So Agentforce has been embedded into Salesforce Admin. We've got a load of a load of AI tools embedded in our consultancy skills course now. So we spent last Tuesday really getting our hands dirty with ClickUp as part of the course and learning how to do project management and use AI as part of that. But equally, we're also providing a lot of resources to recruit. To businesses as part of our recruitment function. So we help companies to hire talent. Companies come to us because they want more diverse CVs in their pipeline, like they're struggling to diversify their team. So they really do approach us and want to work with us so they get a broader portfolio of CVs. Obviously, we represent everybody at interview and CV selection. So we'd always put a broad selection of any gender and diversity forward. But we want to support candidates to get great jobs, to be very well qualified, and also to support employers. So what I'd love to encourage is off the back of today, lean in, get to learn some of these products more. If there's free training available, free trials, get your hands dirty with them and put them on your CV. Start to really sort of build up beyond Salesforce admin if that's where you're at. Start to learn these other products and start to do some YouTube videos on them, some training, download a free trial, get your hands dirty with them and start to just build your portfolio of knowledge of different products that are out there that might shape your work in your own way as a Salesforce professional, but also if you're going in and advising companies on their implementation, you're also aware of these products because it might be something that's useful for them as well. So we're looking forward to empowering you. It's what we do, it's what we're here and what we're about today. I'm going to hand over to Lynn in a minute, who's going to be our compare for the actual demo jam. So what happens during a demo jam? Demo jam is something that is renowned within the Salesforce ecosystem. It's not just us that do them, but it is something that's done at different events and different organizations run them. There's three simple rules. The demo must be 3 minutes or less. So Lynn will have a little timer and everybody will be, cut sharp at 3 minutes. There can be no slides, PowerPoint, or pre-recorded video. It must be a live demo. And you will get to vote at the end. And then we send a trophy to the winner and they get announced on social media. And what I would say is give them a little plug after this, take some photos throughout it. Please do, they've spent giving their time and sharing their product knowledge, give them a shout out after this today, and share what you've learnt. And, it always blows my mind. There's some amazing stuff that you get to see with these products. So Lynn, I will hand over to you to kick off the demo and I'll take my screen away and then we'll introduce each of the products that we've got, as you can see here, who will be coming on stage. So let me take this off and hand over to you, Lynn.
Hi everyone, welcome today. Very exciting, as Heather said. So let's just get started and kick off with this. So what I'm going to do is I haven't got a nice timer that I can put on, but I've got my trusty phone. So I will put the timer on. When the alarm goes off, it's stop, a dead stop. So hopefully you can get everything started within that. So first of all, I wanted to introduce Sherry. Oh, I think somebody needs to go on mute. I wanted to introduce Sharon Pix and Jean Michelle. If you are
Hello.
ready, please let's get started. Tell me when you're ready, and I will put the timer going. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna share my screen. Just give me 1 second so I remove the Zoom meeting things that gonna annoy me. And I think that now I'm ready to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, perfect. So at SharePix, we are very known to work on images and medias, but we've added a new friend as part of this stack, which is a form capability. So if you need to collect data as part of Salesforce, it's going to be super easy to build form from SharePix directly from your Salesforce and to gather not only text fields and etc., very basic things, but also everything visual. And we've added some AI as part of that. So let me show you how it is from the user point of view when I'm on the mobile. So when I'm on the mobile, I can have this kind of button where I can run an inspection. This inspection form is going to run fully offline. And as part of that, I can have, as an example here, utility meter that I can take in picture. And that's going to be analyzed as uploaded and the information is going to be extracted and the value going to be put. As you see now here, it has been extracted there. Of course, it's a normal form, so you can do all the things that you can imagine to do within a form, placing extra things on the floor plan, or even make that sign one way or the other, and submit that to Salesforce. Within Salesforce, you're going to retrieve all those data, including what has been taken in picture and the value that has been extracted. A PDF is going to be generated there. So how hard it is to extract information from images. So at SharePix, what we used to do is to make things easy. So here as an example, in this kind of section, you will be able to have what we call a magic field, and you can explain in plain English what you want to extract. That's that simple. But what if I'm working at Disney and I have no form ready for Space Mountain and people are waiting and I still have, maybe less than 1 minute? So I can ask an agent to help me to build this kind of form. And the agent will tell me what I need, which is here, I need a form for ride and safety. And you will prepare the form for me. And safety is very regulated. So what it will do for me is going to prepare something that is following those regulations and make me ready to have something for Space Mountain, daily pre-open, because I definitely need Space Mountain to open. So it's working on my form, so I'm going to be ready to do my form inspection right away. So here it is, doing his job and blah, blah, blah. And so here I got my form that is almost ready. I have few seconds to get there. And the beauty of that is you can do that as an admin, but you can also imagine to have an automation that's going to prepare that for the user. So the user can be facing Face Mountain, not having access to the right form, and in one click, boom, it's going to construct something that is legal and gets all the information that are needed there. And that's how we build forms
Okay,
for all
stop,
kind of things.
please.
Good.
Thank you very much. That was
You're
amazing.
very welcome.
I absolutely need to share this with my husband because he does the energy performance certificate. So that'd be perfect for him. And I love Space Mountain. So really great session. I'm sure everyone will enjoy, will agree with that. So thank you very much for that.
You're very
And we
welcome.
will be swiftly moving on to the next one, who is our lovely friend Luca from Vinton. So Luca, if you would like to join the stage and then we can get started with your demo. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lynn. It's very difficult to follow Jean-Michel, as always. Great the demo job and great use of AI as well, which is, I think, very topical today, right, Heather and Lynn? Let me see if my screen can share. Which
Let's get you
one?
get you ready first before we start pressing any timers.
Yes, I just want to make sure that you can see my screen and I can minimize and eliminate the parts that are not needed for. I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Okay, in three, two, one, go.
Fantastic. Okay, well, thank you very much, Lynn and Heather, for the opportunity. Now, we're talking about AI productivity, specifically in Salesforce. The demo context here is that I work with Supermums, and we've produced a lot of content lately, a fantastic AI free ebook dedicated to upskilling on AI tools, specifically focusing on the tech system and the tech ecosystem of Salesforce. Now, with that in mind, we're doing it to promote our training courses, and we are engaging with people that connect with us because they want to learn more about the training courses. And the example here is that I had a video call with Catherine, who is interested in possibly considering, one of our training courses. So we had a call, and as soon as the call ended, the call was automatically added into my Salesforce ecosystem. In this case, in my Salesforce platform, exactly as a contact. And now the call is here. I can play back the video. I can take a look at the summary that was created for me. So this is an example of AI in use and providing an immediate time-saving solution for me, as well as keeping my Salesforce records up to date. But it goes beyond that because the productivity with AI also means that I can ask AI to help me with the follow-up email to keep the engagement going after my conversation about the training courses that we do here at Supermoms. And it's helping me to drafting a follow-up call that actually relates to our conversation. I can even choose to make it maybe friendlier or shorter or a bit more different according to the style that I want to do. It's also helping me isolate next steps and make sure that I keep on top of the things that I promised I was going to do. I was, going to send more details about the training courses that we have and so forth, and it's helping me to do that, even helping me turning them into tasks. But where it really comes to life is when I sit down maybe with my manager or I have a moment of reflection and I can dig deeper into the in-depth analysis of my conversation. So I have, some analysis on the time spent speaking, the key topics that we talked about, transferable skills, career motivation, the value, the flexibility, and then I have multiple, solutions here. I can also look at the sentiment of our conversation, the key moments, coaching moments, but then cherry on the cake, I can even ask questions, and I can ask Vinton to help me create a 3 bullet point, 100 words ROI document that I can send over to Catherine to seal the deal and make her join our training courses. So I can do that, and Vinton will now go out and find the information in the conversation, help me draft a very
Stop.
convincing. ROI document that I can send them. There we go.
Oh,
We're
that
on.
I mean, you know our thoughts on this product, Luca. We use it every day, and the highlights and the coaching bit we find so useful because it's so great as soon as you finished a call to go and have a look and see where you are on that dial. So really great. Thank you so much for that. Okay,
Thank you.
so next of all, we will be moving on to Whale and Gary, please.
All right, let's do it. Let me move away some of my clutter here on my screen. All right, is everyone seeing my screen? All right,
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Three, two, one, go.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gary at Whale. I want to share with you today how we reduce the time and the resources needed to create documented workflows. It's typically something probably at the bottom of your list, not the thing that you're most excited about when starting your day, creating documentation for your users on how to navigate certain areas of Salesforce. So we've designed Whale to make that as easy as possible on you, and at the same time, make it as easy as possible on the user to reference that material whenever in need. So I'm going to demonstrate two tools with you today. Both of them are extensions that live either in your Chrome, like you can see here, or that live in our desktop app. This specific case, I want to record a pretty simple workflow that maybe I've just designed or I built within my Salesforce instance. I can choose to either do it in a very simple way with imagery and descriptions, or I can choose to go with video. The specific case, I'll go with video. Basically, what the tool does, it allows me to record my screen. So I'll go with just the Salesforce one here, and then go through the process that I want to create a document on. So I want to keep this simple. I want to tell people how to create reports. So I would go to main navigation reports, click new report, select the accounts report, and click start report. I'll stop sharing. And basically what Whale does is it has captured my screen. And here's where AI gets involved. As soon as I click generate guide, what our AI does is it will turn the screen recording, which has obviously video material, has my narration as audio, and it will transform it in a step-by-step guide that will make it super easy for users to reference when in need. So what we did is we went from video to descriptions based off of what we're seeing and what's narrated. We've created imagery for each step. We've put markers so people know how to navigate that. And we've done so for the entire process. The only thing left basically is to create this guide, save it in a folder system that we support, and then add it to your suggestions. And here's the really neat part. When I go back to my Salesforce environment, there's this second tool here that comes as a blue ribbon. And this is what's going to educate my users. So you can see I'm on the reports module. When I click on the light bulb, there's a 1. It means that contextually, we've attached a relevant workflow document for the user to reference without having to leave Salesforce. So basically, whenever in doubt, whenever I need to make sure I'm not skipping a step, I can find that document here. And you can embed these super granular. If I go to leads, obviously my contextual suggestion is going to be about leads. As I go into a lead, and I'll keep this open, and I'm going to log a call, the specific elements that are relevant for me in this specific
Sorry,
Salesforce
I've
are
got to
showing.
stop you right there.
There you go.
Uh, do you
Thank
know,
you.
as with all of these, it's such a shame because I could listen to you all day. This is going to save me so much time. I love it. So thank you for that,
Thank you.
Gary. Thank you. Okay, so next up, we have an implementation partner to do this one from Serpin.ai. And this is Julia, who is going to do the demo on ClickUp. So, Julia.
Hi, can you hear me all okay?
Yeah, all good. Thank you.
Let me just get it. I won't start the timer just yet.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
get
all right.
ready.
We're waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't waste a second. Right then. So can you see that?
Got it.
Okay. Let me bear with me a second. Make sure I've got everything all ready. Got my little timer as well. Right then. I'm ready.
Three, two, one, start.
Hi, I'm Julia. I run an AI consultancy, Serpin, and I'm here representing ClickUp. You've seen lots of tools that work inside Salesforce. ClickUp works alongside it. It's an all-in-one project management platform that syncs with Salesforce. Your opportunities become tasks, deals close, projects kick off, no manual handoff. What I'm showing you is their newest feature, Super Agents, AI teammates that actually do the work. Let me show you how easy it is to build one. Okay, so I've got a prompt. I've put in plain English, no forms, no config screens. I've asked for an agent that processes my meeting notes. So let's press play. Off it goes. It's going to start building. So whilst it's doing this, so what can these agents actually do? You talk to them like teammates, mention them in a task, DM them, or set them to run on their own. They work inside ClickUp, but they also connect out to Salesforce, Gmail, Slack, Google Drive, you name it, over 80 integrations. This one is going to handle meeting notes, but you could build ones that draft your weekly status reports, triage incoming requests, chase overdue tasks, etc. Let me just answer this. What do I want? Let me see. It's guiding you through, which is really helpful. So I'm going to say use the main project here. They're not chatbots. They actually do things, create tasks, update records, send emails, real actions in your system. Whilst this one is building, I did build one earlier. So I built Elsa, my meeting action taker. And so she's already been set up. And we had a meeting, with my team. And so we got some actions. And what I did was I went to the actual meeting, had the meeting notes there. And what I did was I called Elsa and I said, process this for me. I didn't add these tasks. She did it. Now, I'm not going to do it in the demo because it takes a bit longer than the demo's got. But let's go back to here. Let's see if we can get this done in time. Honestly, it's race against time to get it set up. But the good thing is it guides you through. So yeah, let's quickly rattle through this. You can do this really simply. And the thing to note as well, you have lots of pre-built ones so you can just configure it to what you need. So let's see. I'm conscious of time. Will we get it? Oh, has been updated. Oh, it's done it. So here we have our meeting action taker. You can select what you want. And there you have your agent, super agent. Now, super agents are AI teammates that actually do the work. No code to build them, free plan to try them. Thank you.
Wow, time to spare. We've got 4 seconds to go. So well done for that, Julia. There you go. It's just gone off now. Again, absolutely amazing. I love the way you referenced the teams, the new dynamic of teams with AI working alongside humans, which is just something that we're obviously preaching all the time. So thank you for that, Julia. Next to the stage, please, can we have Brijesh? I think I've spelt that pronounced that correctly, with Survey Vista.
Yes, that's right. You pronounce it correctly.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll go. Let me put my lucky lapel head. So that's what we use it in each and every demo jam. That's what we do. Okay. And let me share my screen and tell me once you can see, and I'll start. Yeah. Should we have a timer?
Yeah, I can't see your
Yeah.
screen yet. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. And I love the color coordination. Okay, let's get started then in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. So I'm going to demo AI capabilities of Survey Vista, which is 100% native Salesforce surveys, form, quizzes, and checklist app. We have our own app called Agent Vista, which use Agent Force to provide the AI capabilities to Survey Vista. Let me show you the first one. So you can basically create any survey or form using generative prompts. So you can provide your own prompts to create a survey, or you can use out of the box prompt, right? So let me put one of the custom prompt here, click on generate. So basically I requested AI to create a reason for loss survey with a specific set of 6 questions on a specific area, which would create a form for me, right? And then I click on create survey, and my survey is created in no time. After that, I can basically apply my design template and my survey is ready to go. Okay, so let me just show you that one. So I just go here. Okay. And my form is getting ready with my design template. Yeah. So this is the one AI capability that you can create your survey or form using generative AI. Let me preview this one so you get an idea. Okay, so my form is ready with a 6 set of questions. So this is one capabilities. Second one, I can also use AI capabilities to assign a survey by to specific context of accounts. I can say that get me all the context which belongs to global venture account, and then I can tell the AI that whichever contexts are associated with this account, assign a survey. Okay, so AI found two contexts, Robert and John, and I'm going to tell AI that assign a customer satisfaction survey to these two contexts, right? So you can basically even assign a survey to the participants. Once the response is received, the third capabilities that we got in the AI is you can do the sentiment insights of your open-ended text response. So you can basically categorize your response in four different buckets: mixed, negative, neutral, or positive. You can look at trends over time. You can look at your top key entities by frequency. You can do sentiment distribution by entity and your positive and sentiment and negative sentiment counts. Even if I want to utilize and look at specific results, say for example, for
Stop.
my survey, I can ask.
St-
Yeah, thank you.
That's the 3 minutes up. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Again,
No
another
problem.
great demo there. So thank you so much for that. Um, really good. And it's just great to see what everybody's doing there. So the next one and the last but not least is Colin, who is going to demo from Develop. Colin, are you there?
Yeah, we can't hear you, Colin, for some reason. Doesn't you're not on mute. Not hearing you.
The joys of tech.
Hmm. We can see your screen, Colin. Just can't hear you.
That happened to me this morning, and I had to go out and reset everything and come back in, and it worked. But that's very annoying.
Maybe just you might want to leave Zoom and come back in, or just double check the audio settings are on the right one, and check you've got no other screen open. Sometimes that's a thing as well. If you've got any other screen open, that might be taking your microphone away. We'll have to do noise checks and microphone checks on the next one. Let's try logging in, logging out, Colin, and coming back in.
Hopefully, Colin can hear us.
That is true. And if anybody's got any questions on the other apps while waiting, maybe just put them in the chat. I've been loving the comments so far. Thank you so much.
Colin can hear us, he said.
Oh, brilliant. It doesn't solve it.
No.
Oh, could we hear you then, Colin? No. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can watch the demo potentially without you speaking. Do you think?
We can give it a try. Obviously, it probably won't mean so much, but um, let's give that a go, shall we? I think you're still speaking there, Colin. I'm so disappointed we can't hear you. Okay, well, we'll watch your demo anyway, and then maybe you can share it afterwards with people, perhaps, if anybody wants further information. Okay, let's get that started, and then we'll go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, and stop. Thank you again, and another amazing demo. It's such a shame we couldn't hear you, but we could absolutely see it. And it's really great to see all of these amazing tools. So thank you, and well done, Colin, for that. So back to Heather, who's going to launch the poll. And then let's see who wins. How exciting!
Brilliant. Thank you so much, everyone. They were great. They're awesome. I've got so many questions about them as well, and I'm sure you have. So if there's any questions for the next sort of 10, 15 minutes, we'll do the poll and announce the winner, of course, very exciting. But if there's any questions about you've got about the products now, please do put them in the chat. If there's further things you'd like to know, this is a great opportunity to obviously get clarity on those things. So yes, Elizabeth, you can find all the AI tools in the ebook that have been demoed here today as well with the links and further information about them. So I'll launch a poll and then make sure any questions are answered, and then we'll announce the winner. So let me do this. So the poll is live. You should be able to see that. I know it's going to be hard, isn't it, Fran? I'll share the link again to the ebook, no problem.
I think it's going to be very tight.
I know, they're all so good in different
Yeah.
ways, aren't they? They're all amazing. You want all of them in your toolbox.
Absolutely.
Oh, it just saves so much time. Like these things, you think about how you do things in the old days, like, with all these tools now, it just makes things so much easier and quicker, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And like you say, quicker. I mean, it saves so much time in a day. And, whilst we're doing our own thing and, we've got the team mentality of AI and human, I think it's great to have have this in our back pocket. Like you say, we need all of them.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Oh, we've got a tie draw. Has everybody voted? Oh, we've just just got one over the line now. Was a tie. Oh, very tight.
Very close.
Any others coming in? I think Gary will take it. Right, is that it? The suspense. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Sure. Okay, right. I
Drum
think
roll.
56. Yeah, drum roll. So the one that won, if I end poll now, share results. I can share the results with you. So Julia from ClickUp won. Well done, Julia. 25%. You got the best votes. So well done.
Thank you. It's amazing what a super agent can do when you show one being built. And I think those
Amazing.
graphics help.
Yeah,
It is
absolutely.
very visual and the way it helps. So I think it makes it a lot more accessible for everybody. They can see themselves building these things, which is great.
Oh, well done. And Julia's going to be actually the one doing our demo at the hackathon on the 9th of February as well. So we can't wait to see you there and help everybody actually put it into action, Julia. So thank you. That's awesome. Brilliant. And then Vinton came second. Well done, Lika. You did brilliantly. And then behind that, we had Sharon Picks and Whale at 16%. Both brilliant, and then Survey Vista and Develop and Survey Vista behind that. But they were all brilliant demos. Thank you so much. Brilliant products. So if you've got any questions, please do stay on. I've got a question from for Develop, so I will ask that. But yeah, well, congratulations everybody, and we will do an announcement post as well with the winners. So any questions, put them in the chat. For Develop, I had a question about, can you use AI actually in the body of the text to, a bit like in ChatGPT, if you were improvising in the article and wanting to evolve the actual document and the content in the original document, can you improvise the content there and sort of get it to rework that content and improve it for you using AI, Colin or Erin? Colin can perhaps put that in the chat. Yes, okay, great. So actually it creates, it's not just you can create documents in it as well as store documents in it. Is that right, Colin? Yeah, you can create documents and store documents. Awesome. Okay, thank you. Alexis said, do you do demos of the basic Salesforce platform or are they all different? Oh, well, Salesforce has got so many products now in terms of its core products. So Lynn is actually working with some of our mentors to create a library of demos of different products within Salesforce. So demos on the different industry clouds, Consumer Cloud. So they're coming at Lexis. It's one of the things that we're aiming to do. So you can get a bit of insight into all of the different Salesforce products, as well as have a library of all of the different apps that we work alongside, because we've worked with a lot of different product apps. So we're creating a whole library of like useful resources there, because I think, as I say, demos bring things to life and help people understand things. So definitely working on that for a resource bank. Fiona, you said, with the form assembly ones, do you note the object in the prompt to correctly assign the results to the correct field? So I think it wasn't form assembly, it was Survey Vista, Fiona. I think, well, there was two forms. So Jean-Michel had a form tool and the Survey Vista. Do you both want to sort of come back on that in terms of your form tools?
Yes, so Survey Vista is 100% native. So your data is within Salesforce. You can map it to any standard or custom object fields.
And on SharePix side, I confirm that you can set up the form with all the data that are needed to sync back every field to a Salesforce field if it's needed, as well as related list. If you got repeated sections, it creates or updates related lists in Salesforce and is working free offline.
Right, thank you. And Colin says develop seamlessly links back to Salesforce as well. So only one copy of the document to ensure that everything remains compliant. That's really useful. Brilliant. Right, any other questions for any of the partners here today? Elizabeth had a question about Vinton and Whale. Can we use these tools in the Salesforce platform in organization? So Luca, do you want to go first?
Yes, I also replied in the chat. Yes, we work with any level of license, so including platform licenses as well as community licenses, actually. So we would extend to any area of Salesforce, any license. If that's, I believe that's the question that was asked.
Yeah, thank you. And Gary, do you want to just comment on that in terms of Salesforce?
Yeah, sorry, I'm confused about what the question is actually about.
So I think you showed in the demo how Whale can interact with Salesforce. It's not based in Salesforce, is it? It's at external to Salesforce as a separate product. But it was interesting how you showed how it interacts with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's if it's a question about how far can you integrate Whale into Salesforce, there's no limits really about the extent in which Whale connects to Salesforce.
Yeah, no, it was really good because they're connected, aren't they, in that way that they're not it's not housed, it's not native to Salesforce,
Correct.
external, but the way that you'd use Whale is to create all of your training and the standard operating procedures of how to use Salesforce for users. Hence why the demo was looking at Salesforce as part of the screenshots and everything.
Yeah.
So it's a great way of producing training material. Brilliant. Okay. Right, so now the questions. We've got the links. So I'll send out the links as a replay. I'll download this and send out a replay as well, and probably upload it on YouTube and sort of push it out. So I hope you've enjoyed the session today. Thank you so much for being here. We have shared the link to the free AI tools resource, which has got these tools in it and some others that you can play around with as well. And if you want to reach out to us about any of our training or recruitment resources, let us know. But thank you, Lynn, for comparing today and doing very well. And thank you to all our product partners as well. You've all been amazing. And the audience has been fab too, of course. Very enthusiastic. It's always great to see these demos in real life. So thank you so much for joining, and we shall see you all very soon.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, goodbye. Thank you, goodbye.
Bye.